Okay, first you need to get your coconut oil and you put it on, and be sure to put it between all your toes, on the bottom of your foot, up your heel and around your ankles. To begin with, and you start rubbing your guasha between your toes to get all the crunchies out from between your toes. Sometimes, and then you rub all the bones down the bottom of your feet and the top of your feet. And sometimes you need to turn the guasha over to use the convex side in the bigger curves at the bottom of the feet and in the sides of the heel there. Then you switch back to the concave side so you can have a little pointy thing, get around all the bones in your ankle. Do little short strokes, and then you need to put more coconut oil up your leg, and you can do some longer strokes up the leg. You want to get all the different sides of the leg, and as you're washing, you rub the oil on the other side, and you produce the convex side under the bottom of your calf there. And you go back to the concave side on the top, and you want to be sure always to work a lot around the joints, moving quickly. And you need to keep getting more coconut oil when you run out of running it up your leg. And you don't want to get it too thick, but you want to get enough that you can slide and it will work enough to work in. And you get some up your thigh. Remember to keep rubbing the oil in as you're doing the guasha, and you use longer strokes on the longer muscles of your legs. You want to be sure to get under your leg a little bit and around the joints. So you do some long strokes and then work around the joints. It's sometimes a little sore around the joints, and you'll often see like red spots coming up, but that's okay. It's just getting the circulation going. And then you want to do really long strokes, incorporating. You might find some crunchies and do some shorter strokes, and then you might want to work your joints a little more, and then do some long strokes again. And there's more crunchies, then work the crunchies a little, and then do some long strokes, and you just keep going as long as it feels right, and working the oil in and working out the crunchies. And sometimes long strokes, sometimes more long strokes as you're getting more of the crunchies gone, and then you find a few and then you work on the crunchies again. And then you do long strokes and crunchies. Now we're in the feet. You put some coconut oil and be sure to spread it between all your toes and under your toes and all around your toes and on the bottom of your feet. Rub it in a little. Then take the guasha and rub the bones, scrub the bones on each side of the toes. If it's crunchy and hurts a lot, you can go on to the next one and then go back and do it later. Because sometimes there's lots of little crunchies in there, and there's crunchies on top of your foot. You want to get the bottom of your feet, and the top of your feet. You want to get between the bones. On the top of your feet, there'll be lots of crunchies, and you come down in between each of the bones on the top of your feet. Some have more crunchies than others, and you come up in your ankle. And then you can take some longer strokes on the outside, and little short strokes around all your joints in the ankle, and get all the bones around all the edges of the bone. A little bit under the bone, the foot, and up the leg a little, down the foot, up the leg. When you're working on the foot, you want to be sure to work the heel and the ball. I find the convex side works best. You want to get all up and down, and then up the ankle there, you want to use the little corner. And you're using the concave side again. And you come up the corner and down around the bottom and up the side of the foot again on the other side.